Hello, sports fan. This is Stephen here for Sports Choice Plus, bringing you a very special breakdown. I'm going to be covering De'Aaron Fox could be on the move. Before I get right into that, I want to make sure you're subscribed to the YouTube channel so you can get all the updates and all the breakdowns. Let's get right into it. Looking at the Sacramento Kings, they're basically 1.5 games outside of the final spot for the 8th spot for the NBA playoffs in the West. I know it's before the trade deadline. I know it's a little bit before All-Star, but De'Aaron Fox's name has continuously grown in talks of trades and also talks of swaps for the last couple of weeks. When you think about what he brings to the table, a young point guard, he's still in his prime. He can get you at least 6 assists a game. He can score. He can play defense. He does a little bit of everything. But for the Sacramento Kings, it feels like he's reached his peak already. When you think of Sabonis, when you think of Malik Monk, when you think of the roster that they have, has he outgrown his role with this team? We've seen what they can do the last couple of years, and with Mike Brown fired, I think that, Doug Christie has shown that he's a solid head coach that can bring some stuff out of players, but I don't know if De'Aaron Fox is going to stay there. Now, with him having one more year on his contract and him possibly being a free agent next year and him not trying to sign a deal with the Kings, you know what they do to players in Sacramento? They trade them. Remember when DeMarcus Cousins got traded because he didn't want to sign that deal? So it's different. It's almost to the point where the Sacramento Kings, damned if you do, damned if you don't. Because if you keep him on the team, you'll lose him for nothing, possibly. San Antonio Spurs have come up a lot. I know that his management, Rich Paul and such with Clutch Sports, I know that from a standpoint, they have a direction they want to go, free agency, but they may take a detour and get out of Sacramento before it's time for him to be up on that contract. And I could see him easily being a member of the San Antonio Spurs playing with Wemby. That means Chris Paul would probably be jettisoned out of that position. But there's a number of different suitors that are going to be after De'Aaron Fox. Having him for a full year next season and possibly having him sign an extension would be great, depending on what team he goes to. He's definitely somebody that can help a title contender win, and I think he can plug and play now. He doesn't really need a lot of plays. He plays selfless, and he can get to the ball. He can get to the ball in defense. Offensively, he's going to need a couple of play calls. But defensively, he's a plug-and-play guy. He's a guy that you can start and hold down the point guard position. So are you Kings fans? Are you NBA fans? What do you think about this move possibly happening? And where do you think that he should go throughout his NBA free agency? So get in the comment section below. What do you think he would be a good trade to? And where do you think he would be good in free agency? Definitely check out Sports Choice Plus on the YouTube platform, and we'll see you on the very next episode.